You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Yo, 15 Minutes of Fame.
What's going on?
Cuban,
Yes,
one of my
sir.
favorite guys, man.
Thank you, man. Humble.
Always fucked with you, man, since I first met you.
I'm always having fun with you. Pause.
He's
You
a
know,
good
you
guy.
need to learn to use pause.
Man, fuck Paul.
Why are you gonna do that to him? I'm sorry. All right.
Yeah, I was about to say fuck y'all, and they were like, damn, like, you know.
I mean,
I can't even fucking talk around y'all, man.
It's not my
Fuck
fault.
and talk around y'all. See, everything that I say, y'all make me question it. And that's sad.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point of the game. Look. In the spin of it, you could think of it like we're making people be conscious of their word choice.
Yeah. But I don't give a fuck about that.
But nah,
What's up, though, brother?
You probably miss the best like 3 rounds I've ever put together possibly.
Man, well, fortunately, I get to see it when they drop it and everything. When probably 2022. But eventually,
You never
I get to
know.
see it.
I mean, I hope it come out.
But, yeah. So now you got the whole.
I mean,
You even got shoes on.
I mean, you know, trophies.
Da-da-da-da-da. No, I did wrong.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that might have been too much.
It's in there.
But no, I mean, so I basically I wore this not for a prop, like I wasn't trying to do like a gimmick or anything, but it's
Right.
like this whole time I've called out Young Kannon. Everybody's like, Young Cannon's gonna punch your lights out. I'm just like, all right. I mean, is he gonna do anything else? They're like, you can't punch with Young Kannon. I'm like, all right. So I'm preparing for punches. So I'm a box. Let's go box. And then I went in there and it was like, that's kind of how I tailored my rounds. Like my first round was more like, you know, jabbing, you know, filling them out. I'm trying to set up everything. Then as a second round, I was like, all right, now, you know, I didn't do it. I went through all the trouble in the world. Like, I'm not gonna say it. I seen him. He's like ear twitch. He's like, yup, he's about to say something crazy. But like the second round, I was just like, all right, now I'm not trying to like do the angle as much. You know, it's like I started out where it's like I want to break down, attack him, explain to you why I'm wearing this and what it means to him, like why I'm doing it. Then the second round was like, all right, y'all get where I'm going with this. Now it's time for me to show you what I bring to the table. And then the third round, I tried to mix in like both to give people. I want people to see I really be working to get better. Like I don't just be thinking I'm the best. Like I
Good concept.
Yeah. I mean, I thought I did good.
And dope that you took the time. See, a lot of people just show up, rap, and go home. But for you to take the time to say, you know, I'm going to make this something.
Yeah, I wanted
good.
to show. I honestly only did this for something between me and P.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted P to understand that I literally can be a show, like rapping aside. Because he said it to me a million times. Like, oh, everybody knows you can rap, but it's like, you know, that's not just all it is. So I'm just like, yo, I don't have a personality deficiency. Like I was like, I'm not boring. Like I'm like, you think I'm boring? I'm like, all right, P. I'm like, I'm gonna show you something special because I worked hard on this. And another personal bet we had, he'll tell you himself. We came up with this battle like locked officially like 2 weeks ago. But obviously I've been, you know, me and Kannon been knew this was going on, so it doesn't matter. Right. But I told P after the conversation we had when he sent me the contract, I said, I'm gonna rewrite my rounds and I'm gonna show you that since we've been in quarantine, everybody's rapping. Nobody's putting on the show. I'm gonna rap and put on the show. So that's what I came out. I'm gonna take the risk. I mean, this could have been an epic fail. I mean, I'll be completely honest.
How do you think it turned out? Was it?
They loved it.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, but I put everything I had into it. I think the best part was I ended my first round. My corner man, my 2-on-2 partner here, he slams the chair down after rain. That's a legend right there, everybody.
Peace.
Y'all ready? So we slammed the. Appreciate you, man. Y'all ready? I'm feeling great. we slam the chair down, and I get dramatic like a boxer in a corner. After you box around, I just drop. Hood on like this, I'm just dropped. He got the water, we're like this, and he's like, jab him, he's garbage, you're killing him. And the crowd's going crazy. You know what I mean?
I missed that,
so
man.
we was really having fun. Like I would say, like that was probably the most fun I ever. Oh, and I took a real funny, hilarious shot at Charlie Clips from yesterday.
Thank you, baby.
I think everybody who's seen yesterday's battles will enjoy what I did to Clips. It was hilarious. So like in my end of my third, I was just like, now I'm about to do some GOAT shit. Freestyled, and I was just like, shoulders, and everybody just started going crazy. And then I was like, these your vets? The fuck out of here with this shit. Tom, fuck you, Clips. And then it's like they just going crazy. I was just having fun, man. Like I just wanted
That's
to.
what's important.
Yeah, I just wanted to show everybody like, I could really rap. I'm gonna keep getting better. It's not just like it's gonna continuously like that's how I am. I'm just gonna keep working, and I'm creative and I listen. Like I'm gonna try to do things outside the box. I'm not like.
Sometimes if you're good at battle rapping and you're not flourishing like you should be, like because if you're talented battle rapper. We know that.
Y'all.
But then sometimes I guess like P say, you can rap, but everybody doesn't have the it factor.
You know what people forget? Being good at battle rap isn't about what you do in there. It's about how people feel about you after you come out of there.
That's a fact.
So you could go in there and rap great, but it's like if it didn't mean anything to me to talk about it later, then did you really rap so great?
Right.
So that's why I wanted to show him like I'm not even like a lyrical, miracle, spiritual like kind of dude. I was doing that because I thought that's what you wanted. Like I'm thinking like the fans are telling me like, oh, Cuban doesn't have bars. I'm like, I can rap my ass off. So I'm like, if you want me to rap, I'll come in here and rap circles. But then it's like, it's just learning myself, my style, and then figuring out how to, do a little bit of everything, like rap, angles, punches, and then just be entertaining. And I like this ensemble because the vets, they started wearing my vest. You know what I mean? I did the bulletproof vest. And next thing you know, it's unknown. And I'm just like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right.
Start the style, but
no. I made it a special move though. Nobody used it as a special move. Nobody else unveils the vest like, you know what I mean? This is the special move. Everybody else will just wear it. Like they'll just show up like, yeah, I'm 50 Cent. Like, nah, this is a special move. I'm a different dude when I put this on. That's not how they did it. So it's like they took my stuff. So I said, hey, guess what? Oh, DNA's the champ. I don't think he does it right. Like one, because I feel like you halving it. You're not doing the full ensemble. You're just, I'm gonna wear the hood, the belt, but I'm gonna still be cool, champagne. Like, but you're not embodying a boxer.
And you made it part of your round.
Oh, every
the
round.
Jab, the hook,
every
all
round.
that shit. So that
every round. One of their favorite things was I was just breaking Kannon's style down. Like, I'm like, you scream loud, but your style was something that everybody's on to. It's always that same 1-2. You punch a lot. Makes sense. I got to counter what you don't do. Like, they was going crazy for that. And it was just like, when you see this is just a visual aesthetic. It literally had nothing to do with what I was saying. But I knew doing this would really bring it full circle for people.
You could have said it without the ensemble and it would have been fire, but with the ensemble just made it that.
But now it's like, because that's what I wanted to do. I want them to see like, yo, I'm going to keep an undertone of an angle throughout this whole battle. Like I just want people to see like I spend time with my pen. I take my craft serious. Like I ain't one of these dudes that'll show up and just be like, oh, I don't care. I'm here to get paid. I'd be like, I barely get anything worth caring about at this point. You know what I mean? So I ain't doing it for that. And that's why I don't never talk money to anybody. I'd be like, listen, I have a job. I have a life. You know what I mean? Like I don't just
get
use
that money for battling, my nigga.
Nah, but I don't just use this for that.
Right.
I look at it like this. I look at it in the most common sense way possible. If you become the top battler, you will become the highest paid. So there's two ways to get it. You can either just try to jump straight up the highest paid, or you could just become a top battler. It's like Tay-Rock. I don't feel like Tay-Rock got no shortcut, but he gunned so many people down in front of him that now he gets paid more than all of them. So, you know what I mean? It's just all about, like, I'm in it for the craft. Like, I have fun. You know what I mean? Like it pushes my pen, and I don't know.
Niggas gonna think you DNA in the thumbnail.
I mean, I took a shot at DNA too because of this. I told him this is my shit now. Like I told him I told him himself. Like, yeah, I did it right. Like I did it the way that you should have did it because I know you capable of doing it. So I had the idea first, so it's mine now. Or we could battle for it because DNA been ducking me anyway. So
DNA don't duck.
He ducked me.
Why he didn't take you? I don't have to.
No, I'm lying. DNA inboxed me and told me he would take me.
Oh.
He accepted the battle.
The
it's
PG
just about
killer.
timing.
He don't duck nobody.
I'm not a PG no more.
Just in general, you know, rookies, whatever the fuck y'all want to call it, the DNA does not back down.
But that's what I want.
So.
But that's what I want. That's why I wanted DNA.
Mm.
That's why I called out Young Kannon. I'm calling out all the people that you're not supposed to call out.
Right.
The only reason I'm not calling out John is I'm just not that interested personally, and everybody calls out John.
Right.
So I'm like, I'll take DNA. I'll take Young Kannon. Like. That's the main reason I call Young Kannon out, because they say, oh, that's one of the people that you just don't call out. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, give me Young Kannon.
Well,
what's it gonna do to me?
Everybody will see that in 2022. Young Kannon versus Quban.
I think it's gonna drop soon. It seems like
they're gonna drop it.
Yeah, they want to put some stuff on the app. I think like. I don't think they just want to, because, you know, our next caffeine thing is until, what, October?
October 17th.
Yeah, so what we going to watch until then? They're going to, you know what I mean? They're going to drop these.
Watch you box in the battle rap.
Yeah, there's only one critique I had for myself in this round. I was up all night, like, making sure this was right, because for some reason, this was, like extremely difficult to do, because it's just like, man, how do I do it without looking like a dumbass? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, when you show up with something like this, you're like, all right.
Matter.
Yeah, but see,
I show up like that, you better rap.
Oh, no, I told, because I had told P, obviously I was gonna do this because there was like certain stuff I had to make sure, like the Gatorade bottle, got to make sure I could get it in the club and all that. So I just brought P in on it, and he loved it. He pushed me to do it. You know what I mean? Shout out P. And it was just like, I told him, I rewrote, you know, I was supposed to battle Young Kannon in March before Corona, so we're 6 months later. I told P, I rewrote everything based around this. Because I'm like, it doesn't make sense to just, I'm going to show up with it, and then it's like, I'm not going to follow through. Like, I'm going to follow through. Why not? It's risky, but.
Well, niggas was talking about it, so you actually, in the words of Smack, you completed your objective.
Nah, that's all I wanted to do, because it was like, they told me when I battled Squeako, it was like, yeah, you rap good, but like after the battle, nobody talked about it.
Right, that's what you need. You got to talk about it.
And I know that. And that's why I was like, oh man, I'm not doing that again. Like when I came in there with Young Kannon, I told everybody, it was like, I could have tried to just out-rap Young Kannon, but it's just like, that's not going to do but so much for me. Like, we'll have a good battle, but what are you really going to know about me after that? Except that, okay, Quban could not die in there with a vet or something like that. But like, that's not what I was after. I want to be better than him. Like, you know, that's why I want to battle him. I told him in the battle, like, I want your spot. Like, that's why we're here. I don't like what you're doing, but I feel like I could take it, then I could get the one above that, and then eventually they're gonna have no choice but like, damn, Cuban's top 10.
Quban. B-A-N.
So easy, it's just Cuban with a Q.
Thank you for your time, young fella.
Appreciate you.
Keep doing what you're doing, but don't let the antics be.
Oh no. This wasn't. See,
that's all.
We're not. This isn't an antic.
Anything's an antic.
Is it an antic or is it a prop?
A prop. Okay, got you.
I mean, I'm asking.
I like prop better.
Well, the only reason I won't say it's an antic is because I rapped all 3 rounds.
Right, that's all I'm saying.
Hey,
antic or prop.
Please don't get in the comments and say it's an antic. This is a visual aesthetic.
Oh, visual aesthetic. We'll go with it.
This is like drapes. You know what I mean? Like, this is just for the scenery. It's not for, like, I'm not doing nothing crazy. I didn't have nobody, like, jump out of it. It's just, I wanted to give you a vibe. And I knew from my clothes to the jumping around, you know, wearing the elevation mask, you know what I mean? I knew I could paint the picture because, you know, like, I'm attacking the fact that he's only a puncher. So who else is only a puncher? A boxer. They can't do nothing else.
Facts.
So it was like, I wanted to...
Well, yeah, boxers can only punch. You're right.
Yeah, you can't do nothing else. So it'd be like, oh, okay. Oh, he does his punch. Oh, okay. So then I got in my boxer mind. Then that's when it's like, all right, you know, now I know how I want to attack you. And I think I did good. Like, this is probably some of the best writing I've done. Like, I was very deliberate. I tried some angles. Like, it was.
We'll see when they drop it, man. I wish you luck in your future endeavors.
Oh, I think I'm gonna spin the Rookie versus Vets block after this.
We'll see what happens.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Humble. Always.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.